They had their chance for atonement. But they didn't take it. They kept their nasty secrets from everyone, except me. I showed them mercy. Then, Bill Bauer was a wretched man. He abandoned his wife. He abandoned his family. And so he was judged, and he was found guilty. Henry Chamberlain abandoned his son for 30 years. He's dead now.
Dad, how?
I killed him. The Chamberlains, the Bowers, the Reardons, the Spauldings, and the Lewises. Especially the Lewises. HB escaped somehow. But I'm gonna make them pay.
Hey, for what?
For the sins of their fathers!
Why?
Because of you, Annie. Because of you.
Who's Annie? Who?
Come with me. Come with me, I'll show you. Here. Come with me. Then you remember. Come with me. Come with me, Annie.
What's up?
Dr. Sedgwick? Dr. Sedgwick, please call your office.
What do you say we take her home again tonight, huh?
Claire. Look, I know what you're trying to do, but I really think you're putting yourself out on a limb.
Look, I am making my rounds, Nelson. I am taking care of my patients. I'm doing everything I have to do. Oh. Look, it's only been one night and one day. We can manage. I know we can. She's no trouble, and she's so scared.
Listen to me. This is a situation. Mrs. Welch is in a coma. She's not responding to treatment. Now, we can't keep Lauren hoping that she's going to recover when she may not. Claire, sometimes prayers don't help.
We'll deal with that when and if the time comes.
That time may be now.
Hello, sweetheart.
Miss Turner, we've discussed it, and we've decided to take Lauren home again with us tonight.
She's very frightened, I understand. But I've delayed as long as I can. We have to start making plans to put the child in a juvenile care facility.
Mother? Mom, are you in here? Mom, why are you sitting in the dark? Why is it so dark in here?
Oh, it's all my fault. I lost your father when he walked out that door over 20 years ago, and I think I've lost Tony the same way.
Do you know where you are now?
You promised you'd tell me about Annie.
used to like it here, Annie. You swam here every day, from dawn till dusk.
Who's Annie?
Look in the water. You'll remember.
I hate the water.
I'm releasing you. You'll love the water again, like you used to. Look at the water!
Take me back.
You haven't heard a word I said, have you?
What? Yeah, I've been listening to you. The bomb, right?
Oh, the bomb. Like it was nothing.
What?
Your Uncle Ross Morris saved my whole family's life. Doesn't that mean anything to you? It sure the hell does, mean something to me, you
Well,
know?
yeah, of course it does. I'm sorry. I'm just, I'm glad everybody's okay. I am. I guess this makes Ross some kind of hero, huh?
Well, half of everybody we know was in that room. If Ross hadn't tossed that bomb out of the window, everybody would have been dead.
I guess I ought to make the time to go see him in the hospital, huh?
Oh, yeah, that might be a nice gesture, Phil.
Rick, give me a break, will you? I got a lot on my mind, okay?
No, it's not okay. Look, I know you have a lot on your mind, okay? So do I. I'm as worried about Beth as you are, but you're going about this, Phillip, all wrong.
What the hell does that mean? You don't seem to understand. She is the most important thing in my life. She's the only thing in my life.
See, now, that's exactly what I mean.
What?
You act obsessed. Just stop, okay? Please. Slow down. You're acting like some kind of,
What? Acting like I'm crazy?
driven. That might be a better word, okay? She told you she didn't want to see you anymore, Phillip. I heard her say that.
Rick, I have lost every person in my life that I've ever cared about. I'm not going to lose Beth. I can't. Just can't let that happen.
We have no other choice, Phillip. It's her decision, not yours.
Okay, it is her decision. But she hasn't made that decision. What she said the other day was fear. Okay?
Fear? What does Beth have to be afraid of?
I don't know, but I'm going to find out. But to do that, I've got to get her alone. I've got to get her away from that house and away from Bradley.
Oh, is that why you've been running around campus, crashing all these classes, trying to put her at ease by behaving like some kind of nut?
I am not doing that. I asked her art teacher if he had seen her. But you understand, if I can get her alone, I can reason with her. I can find out what the problem is.
I have been looking for her, too, all right?
I know you
haven't
have.
seen her. Now, secondly, this is the most important. This is going to be the most difficult for you. You're going to have to be patient, okay?
Rick.
Listen. We know how important education is to Beth, right?
Well,
When she gets back to school, if she's willing to talk to you, she will.
okay, I could deal with that if I knew she were coming back. But who the hell knows what she's going to do? I talked to her mother a little while ago on the phone, and I asked her, why isn't Beth in class? She told me it was none of my business and hung up.
That's exactly the sort of dumb thing I'm talking about.
What?
If Beth is frightened about something, Phil, the longer you carry on like this, the longer she's going to stay away from school.
Well, what am I supposed to do, Rick? Just sit around and do nothing? I love her.
Do you listen to yourself? You sound like Mindy.
Well, maybe Mindy's right. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe occasionally when you love somebody, you're asked to fight for them. Well, that's what I'm doing now. I'm not going to let anything stand in my way.
Then you're making a big mistake.
How?
A big mistake, because Beth's not the kind of girl you could
But
take by storm. Hell, if I thought I could sweep her off her feet, I wouldn't be wasting my time on this, on you.
Look, Rick, I know I'm acting like an idiot, okay? That's news to nobody. I don't have any better ideas, do you?
We both know what Beth is like, right? Now, that's why we care about her the way we do. Just my bad luck she prefers a jerk like you. Beth knows her own mind. Let's just let her work it out for herself, all right?
And is it like a test? She loves me, she'll come back to me, and all that stuff?
Yeah. She won't be able to do anything else but.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Mindy.
How you doing? doing?
Good. Listen.
It's good.
Phillip and I had some...
Wait. Look, Fred. I'm fine, really. I'm fine.
Phillip and I had some very important to talk about, so if you don't mind.
Oh, about the bomb? Oh, goodness. Wasn't that scary? I'll tell you. Fred, look here. I'm fine. I mean, you can go now. Leave. Go. Please. Beat it.
Mindy, look,
Gee.
we're not done, okay? Do you mind if we just...
Oh, I know. Well, that's why I'm here. I take it you haven't heard from Beth? Fred! Looky here. Now, nobody's going to try and throw a bomb at me here. Now, would you go sit down, Fred. Go over here and sit down. Sit down, Fred. Oh, that big giant. Anyway, I take it you haven't heard from Beth. I know this may not be much of a substitute, but if you would like a shoulder to lean on or to cry on, I'll do the best I can, okay?
Lionel, I don't want to hear any sad stories about manpower problems at Lake Elizabeth. If they don't have enough cars to cover that area, they're supposed to call in the state police. Yes, on my authority. Yes, of course I'll take full responsibility. Yes, they can call to confirm. Lionel, just tell him I'm convinced that Eli Sims has returned to that lake, and I want him stopped before he kills again. Damn it, Lionel, just do it and do it now. And you get back to me as soon as you have Eli's records, because... Lionel, yes, your research was superior. It was excellent. I told you that before. Well, that's very kind of you, Lionel. Thank you very much, too. Goodbye.
Problems with Lionel?
I don't know. Some days he just makes me crazy with his questions and his enthusiasm. Where the hell are the nurses?
I hope that's not the way you're canvassing for votes. Who's gonna vote for grumpy Ross Marler despite your heroics at the Chamberlains?
I just want to find out what's taking so long with my x-rays, that's all. Trish, I have to get out of here and find out if this case is being covered. It's far too dangerous for too many people.
Do you really think that Eli will go back to the lake?
I know he will. He's been so methodical about everything else.
That's true. It was so creepy the way he scratched out the faces in that photograph one by one.
Not to mention the strange events of the past few weeks. That bomb being planted in the camera that over 20 years ago took that picture. His service records disappearing. And most of all, Eli's calling card, the photograph of Annabelle in front of the Christmas tree. He was so very clever. Because all the events, they pointed to Annabelle. Bill Bauer's death, Gwen Harding's murder, Henry's heart attack, perhaps even HB's disappearance. But my God, what possible reason would a father have to implicate his daughter?
I don't know.
Yeah, Ross Marler. I knew it. I knew it. Keep in touch. I was right. They located Eli's car. It was abandoned on a dirt road just north of Lake Elizabeth. Annabelle's car was at the entrance, and Tony's car was nearby. I've got him. Now, Trish, I have to get out of here. I don't care what those x-rays or the doctors have to say.